ever tried to tell your parents? I don't know how old your parents are, but have you ever tried to tell your parents we didn't land on the moon?
Yeah, yeah. I think there's some. I think we landed on the moon. Let me just. However,
I wasn't going to ask your thoughts
however,
on it.
however, I will say there is enough logical things that line up that would make you at least go, well,
Yeah. I
man,
just threw it out there for fun, because like the thought that we could have potentially not landed on the moon has never even crossed my parents' mind.
There's a chance.
And they're like, they didn't want to hear.
It's like, was the Titanic intentional?
Yeah.
There's a JP Morgan, wanted to bank, got all of his competitors on a boat, and didn't come back. That's kind of ironic, right?
I mean,
I'm saying that's an interesting thing.
We have a lot of access to conspiracy theories that our parents just didn't really have.
And then, JFK. All right, everyone. Oh no, Lee Harvey Oswald acted by himself. There definitely wasn't a grassy shooter in the grassy knoll, or a second shooter in the grassy knoll. Apparently, there was a second shooter in the grassy knoll. And now, of some of the JFK documents, you turned out that the CIA, you can read the documents now, the CIA was monitoring Lee Harvey Oswald ahead of time. Before the assassination, you had people reporting to the CIA that Lee Harvey Oswald was planning to assassinate the president, and they did it. So at minimum, they did nothing about it. So that's fact. Like this is fact. At minimum, they knew it was a potential thing, and they did nothing about it. I would say that's best case scenario for the government. Best case. Worst case scenario, they knew he was going to do it because they told him to do it.
Right.
But people for a long time were saying, what, like JFK, like obviously it's done, and all of a sudden you release these files and a conspiracy theory that was once just like you're crazy if you believe the term conspiracy. A lot of people believe the term conspiracy theorist was coined from the JFK.
From that, yeah.